Hello, true duelists. My name's Craig Fee, and as always, welcome to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Update. Yes, welcome to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Update, Real Edition, wherein I only go over the facts and tell you the objective truth. Our top story today comes from the K-Man himself, with Konami proudly announcing a brand new set to be releasing in February of this year. The set is named the Cool Man 1000 Collector's Edition and has an MSRP of $5.99 USD, offering duelists a collection of over 1,000 cards to be pulled, with Konami touting reprints such as the entire Fiendsmith engine, SP Little Knight, and Triple Talents Thrust, all coming in the brand new Platinum Ghost Gold Secret Ultimate Collector's Pharaoh Edition Rare Cool Man 1000 style, with the oh-so-desirable pull rate for those rarities being, of course, 1 per shipping pallet of cases. The rest of the set is filled entirely with previously unimported OCG vanillas, repackaged singles from the Dragunity Legion structure deck, and a guaranteed playset of the Tablet Blue Eyes art in each and every pack. The Blue Eyes do of course take up slots for your normal pulls, which is unfortunate, but does show at least that Konami truly understands their audience. This is of course being released in celebration of the game's 25th anniversary, pulling the celebration of Yu-Gi-Oh's 25th year kicking and screaming into its 3rd year in a row in 2025. Each pack will come with 5 cards total, and Konami is expecting you to not only buy every single pack you see available, but to send them personalized thank you letters as well. This is both reasonable and real, and I look forward to watching Ruxin go bankrupt in an attempt to pull each and every card in the set. And despite that massive and exciting and real piece of news about that upcoming set that you can't expect to really drop for real in real life, that was in fact overshadowed by the onslaught of drama this past week from the Yu-Gi-Tubing community at large. Yu-Gi-Tuber and streamer Malignant Brain Tumor has been found to be keeping one of his own U2's plushies in a jar, as was shown in stream in the background of a 43-minute rant wherein he was talking about the merits of tweeting about Homestuck at 3 in the morning instead of spending time with your wife. Massively boring talker initially denied the allegations of having it, stating he was merely keeping it for a friend, before finally admitting that it was in fact his own. This is the largest scandal to affect the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community since it was discovered that Simo's name is only actually spelled with 7 O's, a fact that remains a haunting nightmare for those who were affected. The update reached out to Mommy's biggest twink for questioning, with a spokesperson replying to say that, quote, "You can't judge a man by his worst day." Morally bankrupt Termite would eventually hold a stream to talk about it. However, during said stream, he accidentally showed that he in fact has 14 of his own U2s kept in individual jars, before quickly moving on in the stream to watch yet another Dzeef video. We again reached out for another comment, and again were met with a response, this time saying, quote, "You can't judge a man by his worst 14 days." Exciting news for Farfa fans as well, with big changes coming to one of the longest standing members of modern Yu-Gi-Tubing community. In a first for his community, a Farfa viewer will in fact be attending high school this coming September. Being 14 years old, this makes him approximately twice the age of the average Farfa viewer, according to literally everyone everywhere at any given time. This is a big step up for his community, who will have to find more time balancing laughing at jokes like this.
It's a bomb!
To now having to make room to find time for 5-paragraph essays and math problems that include things like x squared. Talk about big boy stuff. So good luck to them as we all move on into an era where Farfa viewers finally do in fact enter high school, and absolutely nothing changes in any way for the rest of us at all. And in a shocking move from the community's own Douglas Dzeef, he opted to follow up his infamous Commenters Don't Understand series with an all-new video titled Commenters Don't Understand My Wrath. It would appear after the 483,675,352nd comment about how he did not optimally sequence the chain links in his hieratic Ogdoadic deck in the series where he plays against a Fluffle deck which has Gores the Emissary of Darkness as a boss boss monster, he's finally snapped. In a more than 4-hour-long video, Mr. Dzeef holds a gun to the camera as he insults each and every individual commenter, informing them of every single flaw he can find in their usernames, profile pictures, grammar, opinions, personal beliefs, thoughts on pineapple on pizza, and on how their suggested play is actually in fact dog shit. We at the update reached out to Doug for a comment where we didn't really actually receive a conventional response, instead only being met with the message, "I'm not fucking scared," as well as an overwhelming sense of dread. We'll keep you updated on Dzeef's manic episode with interest, and advise anyone commenting on a Dzeef video to instead not do that, and instead proceed with extreme caution. There's also an interesting development from pro player and professional Italian Nesh, who as it turns out was super secret German the entire time. This was leaked on stream recently when he gave his thoughts on the current format as well as what the Snake Eye archetype represents as a whole.
Also ich bin nicht der Richtige, um darüber zu reden. Das war's. Du brauchst mindestens 25. Also ich weiß nicht.
This, of course, has led to a conspiracy theory that he was not an actual person, but instead an industry plant by none other than Joshua Schmidt himself in order to help convince Americans that Europe is a real continent. This is obviously false, however, because if Europe was a real continent, surely it would have had a YCS by now in August of 2024. Not to mention the fact that I was on the beach yesterday and looked out across the water and didn't see a continent. Therefore, it's not real, because that's how things in existence work. Once again, the update reached out to see if there was any comment from Joshua Schmidt, but he was unable to respond due to being in the midst of a lawsuit with Konami after being sued for his blatant disregard to the sanctity of both the battle phase and his disrespect for the game in general. These allegations against Josh, of course, following the 7th time in a row the sentient German brought Runic to an event, stating, quote, "Oh my god, no, I hate the battle phase. I will kill the battle phase. These runic cards will change my life, and they will end the life of the battle phase." We'll keep you posted on this developing story here at the update, and to find out more, you can of course tune in to my YouTube channel, Yugioh Stratz. Name change fucking next week. And that's all for this totally real and factual version of the update, covering only the events that truly factually did in fact happen. This was not at all me just filming a video for a gag ahead of time as I go to vacation. No, this all actually happened, and to prove it, it did. Simple as that. If you got to this far in the video, make sure you comment. You can't judge a man by his worst 14 days to show that you're a true duelist and not at all a recipient of time theft. And so that's it. Shoutouts, as always, go to the LIFD magnetic display, the best way to support my channel currently, and the true duelist approved way to show off all your favorite cards. Or maybe a $100 trillion Zimbabwe bill, because you can do that if you so choose to. If you want to get one of these bad boys, you can use promo code YGOSTRATS15 for 15% off, or you can click the link in the description of this video. Thanks to LIFD for the support as always, and of course thank you for watching. Until then, I've been your host, Beg B Wegwee Craig Fee. One of those was right, God I hope so. And thanks for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe, because not only will you be impressing your smoking Italian wife, but you will in fact legally and contractually become a true duelist. And I'll see you next week on the update, and that one will be different. But the cats are being cats. I gotta go fucking see you next week. Yo, Fig, what are you doing, buddy? Mr. Fig. Mr. Fig. You wear a wig? Is that a fig wig? Yo, my cat's gonna be pissed, dude. My cat's gonna be pissed. She's gonna be like, why do you smell like a fucking dude? Thank you. Okay. I've considered this. I wasn't certain. We invested. We investigated. We're actually looking into that. We've been investigating that for 3 years, and I want to thank you for your interest.